Goa stands out among India's crowded urban hotspots, with golden sand beaches, tangled palm trees reaching for the sky, and a laid-back ambience. Even a brief visit to this tropical haven feels like a vacation within a holiday. Goa's natural beauty and peacefulness will revive you, and its busy calendar of events and activities will keep you busy during your free time. Tourists flock to Goa for popular beach destinations such as Kalva Beach and Palolem Beach. But beaches are only the beginning of what makes Goa one of India's most popular tourist destinations. Unique Portuguese-influenced food, medieval cathedrals and temples, vivid wildlife, and fascinating spice plantations are among the attractions. You'll wish you had a few extra days to explore Goa no matter how long you stay. See our list of the top tourist attractions in Goa for more ideas on how to arrange your trip to India. 1. Popular beaches. Beaches are a big draw in Goa, which helps to explain why it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in India. Palolem Beach, a crescent-shaped length of white sand overlooking the Arabian Sea in South Goa, is visited by nearly every visitor who visits the area. While simply relaxing and taking in the landscape is a wonderful way to enjoy this lovely place, Palolem Beach also has a variety of activities to keep you occupied. Kayaking, yoga courses, dolphin sighting tours, and swimming are all options. Palolem's rustic cocoa huts, which are created at the start of the high season, are also available for overnight stays. Kalva Beach is another well-known beach in Goa, particularly among Indian visitors. It boasts swaying palms and a long stretch of bronze sand where herds of cows sunbathe alongside people on occasion. You can rent jet skis, take a thrilling banana boat ride, and parasail over the beach for a bird's-eye perspective. Homestays in the region will provide you with an authentic local experience as well as easy access to Kalva Beach. 2. Beaches off the beaten path. While the major beaches in Goa are recognized for their magnificent landscape, they may get crowded during peak season, leaving some people looking for a quieter natural escape. Fortunately, Goa is brimming with unknown beach attractions and activities that will keep you away from the crowds while yet providing you with gorgeous sand and surf. Butterfly Beach is one of Goa's best-kept secrets. It features a curved stretch of sand flanked by boulders that form a postcard-worthy cove teeming with butterflies and blooms. It's also an excellent place to see dolphins in the distance. To get to Butterfly Beach, you'll need to take a boat journey from Palolem Beach or Agonda Beach, or do a strenuous forest climb, but the challenges help to thin out the people. It's possible that you'll have the apartment to yourself. Udrota Beach, while more developed than Butterfly Beach, is another beautiful escape from Goa's more congested beaches. It has crystal clear water, fine sand, and a few modest beach shacks. If you look intently when wading in the water, you might notice some little starfish. 3. Tanchikar's Working Spice Farm. For millennia, South India has been known for its wealth of spices such as black pepper, cardamom, and cloves. These natural flavorings were, in fact, a major draw for Portuguese traders who arrived in Goa hundreds of years ago. Tanchikar's Working Spice Farm and Ecological Rest House offers visitors a glimpse into the local spice scene. This agritourism attraction uses organic agricultural methods to grow 7 different spices: pepper, vanilla, nutmeg, turmeric, cardamom, and chili. Tours of the farm, frequently given by the owner, will provide you with an in-depth study of these flavor-packed crops as well as an opportunity to observe some of the other items grown on the property, such as betelnut and coffee beans, pineapple, and banana. Tanchikars also raises bees and makes its own organic honey. Tanchikars offers a variety of activities in addition to spice farm visits. Guests can also participate in a vegetarian cooking lesson, explore a bubbling lake, climb the Mainapi waterfall, and learn to teach yoga. It's a place where everyone may enjoy themselves. 4. Portuguese Indian restaurants. In Goa, food is a key draw. This region of India boasts a distinct cuisine that combines Portuguese and Goan flavors, distinguishing it from the rest of the country's cuisine. Expect hot tastes, fresh-caught fish, and lots of coconuts. Vindaloo, a super hot beef stew prepared with palm vinegar and dried red chili peppers, is a must-try for everyone visiting Goa. The delectable Vindaloo at Hospitaria Venite in Parandjah, Goa's capital, impresses visitors. Dominic, a Benalem Beach institution, is another favorite for Vindaloo, and it also has front-row seats to spectacular sunsets. Zacuti, a thick curry with poppy seeds, chili, and coconut, is another Goan specialty. It's available at Souza Lobo, a coastal restaurant in Kalingut, and Fat Fish, a popular baga eatery. Tourists looking for fresh seafood in Goa are spoiled for choice. On Udrota Beach, Zebub serves delectable fish curry, prawn stew, and spicy red-sauced mackerel. At Copperleaf, you can't go wrong with dinner. Long after you've finished eating, you'll be thinking about the fish thali at the posh restaurant in Porvorim. 5. Basilica de Bom Jesus. While many visitors come to Goa for the beaches, Many more see it as a pilgrimage to key religious places such as the Basilica de Bom Jesus. The bones of Saint Francis Xavier are housed at this old Goa landmark, which dates back to the late 16th century. With his buddy St. Ignatius Loyola, the Apostle of the Indies, co-founded the Society of Jesus religious order and led an extensive mission in India. Since 1999, the basilica has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site. With exquisite carvings, the modest yet imposing structure is a combination of Doric, Corinthian, and Baroque architecture. The edifice was interestingly stripped of its lime plaster in the mid-20th century, making it Goa's only church without it. Monsoons have subsequently battered the Basilica de Bom Jesus. You can tour the church on your own or pay a nominal price to employ one of the independent guides stationed near the entrance. Large ornate screens may be found within, as well as the body of the resident saint in a casket formerly adorned in precious stones. It's a captivating location that will take you back in time. Every year, in late November and early December, the feast of St. Francis Xavier draws large people to this church. It begins with a 9-day novena with open-air masses and ends on December 3rd with the primary festival. 6. Dudhsagar Falls. In Goa, water activities extend beyond the beach. Dudhsagar Falls, a stunning 4-tiered cascade that rises 310 meters above the ground, is also located in the state. It's one of India's tallest waterfalls, and it's always a popular day trip destination in Goa and Karnataka. To go to the falls, you'll need to take a taxi or rail to the settlement of Kollam. You might catch a view of Dudhsagar Falls depending on whatever railway route you pick. Then you'll board a shared vehicle for a ride through the jungle, passing via Devil's Canyon. After around 45 minutes, you'll scramble over some boulders to reach the falls. After the monsoon, when the water is rushing, is the perfect time to see Dudhsagar Falls. Tourists who want to go swimming can hire a life jacket from the attraction's sellers. Hot tip: only 300 jeeps are allowed to enter Dudhsagar Falls each day, despite tour companies' requests for more capacity during peak season. If you want to go, make reservations in advance or expect to wait in long lineups. 7. Anjuna Market. There are many marketplaces in Goa, but none compare to the energy and variety of merchandise found at Anjuna Market. Every Wednesday for the past 50 years, hundreds of sellers set up shop on Anjuna Beach to lure free-spirited vacationers with hippie-inspired goods and souvenirs. Ornate fabrics, woven bikinis, deity sculptures, dream catchers, hammocks, magnets, snappy slogan t-shirts, beaded jewelry, toys. You name it, you'll definitely find everything here. Even if you don't want to shop, you should make it a point to see Anjuna Market for the scenery. The flea market is a whirlwind of bright products, hard bargaining salespeople, enormous sacks of fresh spices, and street food abounding. Anjuna Market is one of the most popular tourist destinations in Goa for a variety of reasons. 8. Church of Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception. Travel to Parandjah, a laid-back city in Goa, to see the Church of Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, another historic church. The spotless white chapel, which dates from the early 17th century, is perched atop a zigzagging staircase that resembles a wedding cake's layers. The flawlessly symmetrical Portuguese Baroque architecture is breathtaking. Twinkle lights transform the chapel into something out of a fairy tale at night. The church's interior, while not grandiose, features vivid, colorful decor. The magnificent main altar and gilded pillars with intricate carvings are visible to visitors. Around the holidays, blue and white blossoming vines cover areas of the vaulted ceiling. The Festival of Our Lady of the Immaculate Conception, which falls on Dec. 8, is a prominent holiday at this church. Come over to see it decked out in a rainbow of lights. 9. Braganza House. At Braganza House, a historical mansion that faces the village square in Chandor, see what houses were like in Goa during the 17th century. It's separated into an east and west wing, both of which are open to the public to explore at their leisure. Members of the Parandjah Braganza family live in the east wing. It has a large ballroom with a beautiful marble floor, as well as a modest chapel with one of St. Francis Xavier's fingernails on display. Antiques and exotic items abound in this section of Braganza House. Braganza House's original splendor is preserved on the western side. The Menezes Braganzas own the museum-like area, which includes a large library with 5,000 leather-bound books from journalist Luis de Menezes Braganza's private collection, which was instrumental in the Goan independence campaign. Visitors can also witness stunning Belgian glass chandeliers, old family portraits, and Chinese ceramics. 10. Mahadev Temple. Mahadev Temple, located 12 kilometers north of Molam, allows visitors to observe a temple that dates back to the 12th century. Its secluded location aided it in surviving centuries of Portuguese and Muslim colonial conquests. The Black Basalt Temple, which was built to worship Lord Shiva, is said to be home to a resident king cobra, according to legend. Step inside to admire the intricate carvings of master carvers, including the ceiling's lotus blossom. 11. Manjeshi Temple. Manjeshi Temple, a wonderful spiritual destination that has been existing for around 450 years, showcases Goa's distinct culture and heritage. The pastel blue, gold, and white temple have a 7-story tower dedicated to Mansh, one of Shiva's many incarnations. The temple structures surround a sacred pool of water, which is regarded to be the religious site's most historic feature. Every day, worshippers perform pujas in the temple, which you can observe. If you visit on a Monday, you can see the Mansh idol being carried out in a procession with music in the late afternoon or early evening. 12. Fontainhas. Put on your most comfy walking shoes and proceed to Parandjah for a stroll through Fontainhas, Asia's only Latin neighborhood. The UNESCO-recognized heritage zone, which was once the Portuguese government's headquarters in Goa, has colonial mansions and cottages with pastel and neon facades. Every year following the monsoon season, each of the houses is given a fresh coat of paint to ensure that they remain vivid for tourists. The district's famous Fountain of Phoenix is a must-see. You can go exploring on your own or join a walking tour to learn more about the history of this fascinating neighborhood. In any case, wandering the small cobblestone alleyways and taking photos in front of the candy-colored buildings will work up an appetite. Refuel at one of the neighborhood's decades-old cafes or bakeries. Confeitaria 31 de Janeiro, a bakery close to Mary Immaculate School, is well known for its delicious Goan cakes and sweets. If you enjoy this video, please consider subscribing for more content like this. Thanks for watching.